I wonder how many New Year's resolutions, and perhaps even Lenten resolutions, either fail or don't produce the fruit that we want them to because they're essentially Pelagian. Okay, Pelagian, that's Father Scott's word of the day. Pelagian refers to Pelagius from the 4th century. He and his followers then, the Pelagians, believed that if you worked hard enough, you could achieve your salvation. Like if you just worked hard enough at it. And in some ways they did, because that's how you do it. So they worked really hard, lots of fasting and prayer and asceticism and giving to the poor. If you worked hard enough, you could achieve your salvation. But of course that's not possible. You can't achieve your salvation. It's not a thing. You can receive it as a gift, but you can't achieve it, no matter what you do, or no matter what you avoid doing. You cannot achieve salvation, no matter how hard you work. And I wonder how many Lenten resolutions, New Year's resolutions, are based in that kind of principle. If I only do, then I will be better at something. If only I avoid, then I will be more something. Now, there's a way in which some of it has truth to it in a sort of, in one way. Obviously, if I were to eat better and exercise more, my body will be more healthy, because that's how that works. Okay. But when it gets moved into the Christian life, the same kind of principle, the same kind of underlying reason for doing what we're doing, it then begins to fail, to break down. It doesn't produce the fruit desired. For God so loved the world that he sent his only Son, so that whoever believes in him might have eternal life. For God did not send his Son to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. I think we can say that, yes, God did not send his Son to condemn the world. Such a thing is unnecessary. We need only look around at the world around us, or indeed look inward to notice that things are not as they should be. A very sort of easy way of saying there's plenty of sin and evil caused by humans in the world. And we sin. And perhaps there's a temptation to say, well, yes, but I don't like kill people or steal things. Okay, good. Don't steal stuff, don't kill people. This is good. Keep avoiding that. But we notice that we do not do the good that we wish we did, and we do the evil we do not wish to do. As St. Paul said in the New Testament. St. Paul, who noted, I don't do the good things that I wish I did, and I do the evil I wish I didn't do. Now, St. Paul, clearly, and all of us, it's not all the time in everything that we ever do. We never do the good we wish we did. We always do the bad we wish we'd avoided. No, but we notice that happens in our life. That's how our own life and heart works, more often than we wish it did. Okay, so if we wish to avoid Pelagianism, thinking that we can achieve our salvation by working really, really hard at it, what do we do? Like, what's the move? I think the move is to say, Jesus, what do you want me to do? Like literally, Jesus, tell him, ask him in prayer, Jesus, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to grow closer to you? How do you want me to grow in virtue, to grow in holiness, to live more like you, Jesus? How do you want me to do it? And just to ask him in prayer and to be open to listen to his response. He will respond in one way or another. Now, we always know that for ourselves, there are plenty of ways that we could be growing in virtue, growing closer to Jesus, being more like him. Great. Okay. And it isn't to say that the one we think we want to work on is bad. So, for example, if we want to work on patience, okay, great. Like, be careful about praying for it, because you'll be given opportunities to do it. And it's not bad to say, like, I know, I wish to be more patient. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. You know you want to be more patient. Okay, well then I'll keep practicing this. Okay, great. Ask Jesus. How do you want me to be more like you? How do you want me to love God and my neighbor more? Second, there are lots of writers and speakers in our tradition, in our Catholic tradition, who have written about this, who have spoken about it, and who have lots of great ideas and ways of thinking about what we're doing as we live the Christian life. Read them, listen to them. Perhaps one or another of them, will be the way that God wishes to tell you about how he wants you to grow in virtue. Perhaps one of them, or another of them, or a set of them, will be a way that will be the example that will just click for you. And you'll recognize, okay, now I see it. Now it makes more sense to me, because I can see it in the life of this saint. I can see it in the life of this person, and it registers, it clicks. And when I say, ask Jesus, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to do it? I really mean it. Ask him. Be open to listening to his response. He is, obviously, but I think it bears repeating, he is a person who has his own ideas and his own thoughts and things that are on his heart. There's a perennial temptation to want to do all the right stuff, to work out and achieve our salvation. If I just do all this stuff, I'll achieve it. The other side of that temptation, by the way, is I'm good. I don't need to do anything. I'm good. That's the other side of that temptation. They're both to be avoided, to find the mean in the middle. God sent his Son to save the world, so that whoever believes in him might have eternal life. We receive our salvation as a gift from God. We can't earn it, and we can't achieve it. Jesus did that for us. We receive that gift of God's grace. And the response to the gift, Jesus, what do you want me to do? How do you want to love me? How do you want to give my heart, to give me what I need, so that I might continue to receive your salvation?